Welcome back, guys. Another episode from the showcase of the cars in the Need for Speed Heat. And today, I have a treat for you. We're looking at another R34, the final car which we getting for free for completing the storylines. And this GTR is basically a copy from the previous Need for Speed, I believe Underground 2, which we've been challenged to drive, and it's beautiful thing. But again, it's exactly the same as the any other R32, R34 what we have in this game. Therefore, I will save you that because it's exactly the same car, the same engine, the same suspension. Then will behave exactly the same way. But I thought I will show this to you. I fully modified it, and I did wish to show you how beautiful this wrap is on this car. And I kept even the original wheels which come with this car because they fit it perfectly, and they are from the original Need for Speed games. Then we'll go straight into the dealership and we'll buy our final GTR, which will be the 2017, I believe, or 2017 model. Obviously, this is the newest version of it. Obviously, there is Nismo as well, but I didn't complete all of the borders yet. Therefore, we'll be using this premium GTR. Although, only difference in between those two cars is that you basically have livery on it, wrap, and that's only difference in between them. But we'll be taking this premium 17 GTR on the build today. We have V6 3.8, 3.3 not to 60, 470 pounds of torque, and 196 miles per hour. Then not too shabby for a stock version of the car. Then we'll take it to the garage and we'll see what we can do with it. But as you can see from outset, this car feels faster than any other GTR which we've been testing in last few days. That's my subjective opinion. You can disagree with me if you wish, but this will be the fact. We're talking about nearly 300 brake horsepower more in this car than the previous GTRs which we had. Then, what we can do with this car? I think again we'll start with the visual customization. We'll look at the wraps and we'll check what community done with this car. I don't like this. I seriously like this because it's basically the Nismo version wrap on it. How this look like? No, if somebody would not put Godzilla on it, this would be cool. Nope. This blue. I like this. And I like the slogan on it. Imagine all people living in peace in Japan flag. That's cool. That's cool. I'm taking this one. I'm digging it. And we'll be using it for this episode. It's not to say that this car will be with this wrap to end of life in this game while I have it. Do we take this full-blown body kit? Do we wish the standard body kit from Nissan? Or we'll take this body kit. I wish to view it. Do we like in this body kit? Do we dig in it? I don't really dig the arches, to be honest. I don't like those arches. What about this one? What is the difference in between this one and stock one? Okay, we have a... I don't know what's the difference in between them, guys. But do we like this body kit? That's the question. What bumpers we have? That's important. What bumpers do we have to choose from? You know what? No, I don't like it. We'll be not using that version. Vertec will be my choice, I think, for the front bumper, definitely. In terms of splitter, I like this splitter. If you think that I'm making mistake here, guys, let me know in comment section. Again, as a Japanese car, we need a yellow light on it. And we need proper hood on it with carbon, because it's a Skyline. You cannot have Skyline without that. We cannot use Rocket Bunny version, but we can use the Vertec one, which actually fits like a glove in terms of arches. What we can do with arches? Can we use Rocket Bunny? I don't like Rocket Bunny actually. No, I prefer the LB work in here. I think LB work looks better here. And we'll take Rocket Bunny's skirts because I really like this little feel here. And we'll use Rocket Bunny's rear arch or LB. We'll use Rocket Bunny's rear end. I like this one more. In terms of spoiler, obviously we wish to put something ridiculous on it, but before we'll do that, we wish to look at the trunk lid. We can have one with straps, and we'll take proper wing on it, but not massive one, but we want one of those things. I don't know why I like this whole scaffolding version of it. And this reason why we'll be keeping it. Rear bumper, what we have here. No. Do I like the most actually stock version? You know what? I like the stock version the most. It's quite unusual, but stock one looks the best, and we'll take Olympic City. A number plate, we didn't use it ever. Then this will be just my nickname because it's nothing special, it's just another Skyline. I know another Skyline sounds weird, but it is yet another Skyline, and we can use Rocket Bunny's rear one. Which one do we wish to use? Oi, we have a winner. This is the nicest bumper what I saw on this car, and we'll have it. What mirrors can we have? Nope. I like those mirrors. Then in terms of wheels, have a guess what wheels we'll be using on this one. Do we using the Nismo wheels on it? Of course we are using Nismo wheels, guys. You should know this by now that we definitely will have Nismo wheels on this car. Because we can. That's the only reason why we're having it. And we'll don't touch... actually we'll change discs as well. But definitely we wish a wheelwood calipers on this build. We'll do the same thing to the front, but it's quite annoying that you cannot actually change both sets at the same time. But I need to physically change rear and front rims separately, what is really annoying. And I'm guessing most of people would wish that you can actually change the whole front and rear sets at the same time, but unfortunately there is no option to do it, which is quite sad. Then this is our car for today, and I think this car looks just spectacular. I really love it. And I'm very proud how this car turns out. Nitros will take green, but in terms of tire smoke, I wish blue to match up the color, and in terms of lighting, will wish a just blue, underglow blue. This is what we wish. Air suspension, we can put air suspension on it, why not? And we just need to fix the stance because we want it to be low. A bit of negative camber for this car, and we'll move to the performance. What we have here, then we're starting as a base 3.8 V6, which is brilliant engine, can bring just over 1000 brake horsepower for us. This one is weaker than the stock one, and I don't know why somebody would use it. 4.9 flat 12, what would be interesting, probably F40 engine. 6.2 V8 would be nice. 4.5, and we have 5.2 V12, 3.5, 8.4 V10. This sounds nice. Again, V8 3.9 and V12. And you know what? As much as I don't like to do this to GTRs, I will have V12 into this GTR today because it's the quickest one, and there is no forged version of this engine of our V6. Then we'll be using proper V12 engine, as this is a supercar, deserve to have a supercar performance. Then we'll quickly just modify rest of this car. We'll use track suspension instead of the, how it's called, that other suspension. Bear with me. Why I lost it? Not rally, not speed cross. I'm going insane. I thought about something else. I thought about tires, because we have also race tires, which we will be not using. We'll be using a track tires on this build. Clutch. Which clutch we have? We have Elite. We wish Elite Plus clutch, because we need to put what is best for our lovely car. And we definitely need a track differential. And we'll very quickly put repair kit on this car, and we'll put damage reduction kit. Okay, then this is how our car look like, and I think looks like something else. It's just beautiful. I think it's just beautiful piece of art. R35 Skyline from 2017. Let me know what you think about this build. I think it looks spectacular. But without further ado, we'll go to the oval race and we'll see how this car compared to other Skylines which we built. See you in a moment, guys. Okay, welcome back, guys, and we will see how this car compares to our previous GTRs. We're looking about time of 130, 140 in comparison to 71, and in comparison to R34 we're looking for 140 mark, and we'll see which one this car will be closer to, R34 or the initial, the first 71 GTR, the first ever GTR produced as a first model. But to be perfectly honest, they are actually pulling away from us, which is not that great in comparison, you know. We already been ahead in any other races. In here we actually struggling to overtake those guys. That's actually a bit worrying. Didn't expect this to happen, that this car will be not quick enough to actually start overtaking our opponents. I need to use another nitros, but this car actually does not produce the end power to actually start overtaking cars here. That's actually shocking. we didn't actually hit over 200 miles per hour, which is rather anticlimactic, to be honest. Didn't expect this to be a problem. This might be the slowest GTR in the game. And this will be the slowest GTR in the game, in my opinion. We are already in 124 mark. Definitely not quick in straight lines, and it's not great on the corners because I did hit the barriers for the second time right now. That's actually shocker. And we are on 143, guys. And just to show this to you, we are actually maxed out on this car. I need to show this to you very quickly, because you might not believe, you might think that I actually upgraded this car in order to have a lower result, but I haven't. Then I will not do any cuts here and we'll go straight into performance just to check this. We are on 395, which is actually a bit shocking setup. We have the best turbo, we have the best nitros. It's a bit anticlimactic, to be honest. Didn't expect this to happen, but we'll go to the another race and we'll see do this car will redeem itself in the Sonic race. See you in a moment, guys. Welcome back, guys. We are on the Sonic race, and we'll see how this car will do in comparison to other ones. You know, after disappointing oval race where we literally had the worst time, and we have V12 in this car, and we failed. And I had a quick look, and this car should do quarter of mile in just over 9 seconds. Therefore, it's not a slouch. It's definitely a quick car, but somehow I could not hit over 200 miles per hour in this car, which was a bit anticlimactic, but hey ho, we are now on this Sonic race and we'll see can we actually make better time. We are looking for time in the region of 3 minutes. I think R34 was 3 minutes 10 seconds, while the original R4 GTR from 71 been on 3 minutes and 3 seconds. And we'll see how this premium 2017 GTR will comprise to that other GTRs, because we trying in last few days get which GTR is the fastest, the nicest, and the best looking. And I'm interested to hear your opinion, guys. Which GTR you think is quickest, best for drifting? Obviously, rear drive is the coolest in terms of drifting, but in terms of any other competition, obviously, if you like drifting four-wheel drive, then probably you will find you know, any other GTR appealing to you. I don't personally, but again, each person is different. But which GTR you like the most in game, and which one you like to own in real life? Let me know in comment section which one is your favorite. I would go with 71. I like the classic one. In real life and in game, that would be my choice, to be perfect. Although this R35, which we drive in now, corners so well. It's picked up those two bends much cleaner than any other GTR which we've been driving in last few days, I believe. And this might actually do good time, and maybe we'll get closer to our original GTR from 71, the initial GTR. I don't think it can beat it, but can get close to that result. But maybe not. We are already on 3 minutes mark, and we still have a bit of trip to the finish line. I'm interested, can we beat R39? R32, and we can't because we got 310, and that's actually very disappointing. I didn't expect this to happen. That's actually shocking. But this is what it is. Our GTR, the newest one, is the slowest one in my opinion. Although we made way less mistakes than in R34, it's still the slowest. And turns out that you know, it's beautiful to look at. It's great to look at, but it's not the quickest one, I'm afraid. Sad to say. I've been expecting the newest one to be the quickest one, but turns out that the initial GTR from 71 is the quickest one and the most fun one and the cheapest one. Then think which one you wish to buy in game, you know, make your call. But if I could give you a suggestion, go with the initial 71, because that's the best car and you can have fun drifting or driving on the track on it, and it's fun. If you like classic cars, if you don't, then that's not choice for you. But yeah, I hope you found this interesting to watch, and we'll probably in next episode have F40, not F40, Ford F50, I believe it's called F50, on the tablet GT, and we'll see how that car will comprise to our GTRs. Then thank you very much for watching, guys, and take care.